Take a deep breath, relax, and let this tale soothe your soul. Geranium and Bluebonnet by the River. This story is about the girl named Geranium and her hamster Bluebonnet, who find peace and joy in their adventurous dreams by the river. Geranium was a kind-hearted girl who lived in a quaint little cottage by the river. She had a special companion, a fluffy hamster named Bluebonnet. Every evening, they would sit by the river bank, watching the water flow gently. One evening, the sunset painted the sky in hues of orange and pink, and Geranium felt a sense of peace wash over her. Bluebonnet, snug in her little basket, looked up at Geranium with sparkling eyes. Geranium began to tell Bluebonnet the story. Once upon a time, there was another river, far away in a magical land. This river, known as the Whispering River, was said to be enchanted. Its waters glowed with a soft light, and anyone who drank from it could hear ancient whispers. These whispers told tales of bravery, love, and wisdom. One day, a young girl named Marigold stumbled upon the Whispering River. She was lost, far from home, and the stars had begun to peek out in the twilight sky. As Marigold drank from the river, she heard a gentle voice. "Fear not, for you are never truly alone." Moved by the voice, Marigold followed its guidance, eventually finding her way home. Inspired by the magical story, Geranium and Bluebonnet imagined their own adventures on the Whispering River. They dreamed of meeting talking trees and wise old owls. They pictured themselves floating on lily pads, listening to the whispers of the water. As darkness enveloped the river bank, Geranium and Bluebonnet remained wrapped in their cozy dream. The bond between Geranium and Bluebonnet grew stronger with each passing day. The river, with its gentle lullaby, became a symbol of their unspoken understanding. Geranium knew that Bluebonnet's tiny heartbeat was synchronized with her own, and Bluebonnet felt safe and loved. In their little world by the flowing river, Geranium and Bluebonnet found endless joy. The moon rose high, casting a silver path on the water. Geranium whispered to Bluebonnet, promising that they would always be together. Bluebonnet chirped softly in agreement, and they both drifted into a peaceful sleep, dreaming of the magical Whispering River and the adventures that awaited them. The river continued to flow, carrying their dreams along its gentle current. Let's drift softly into the next tale. Violet and Camellia, a tale of tenderness. This story is about a girl named Violet and a fox named Camellia fostering a deep, unbreakable bond of tenderness and unity in the village amidst challenges. Once upon a time, in a small village nestled between majestic mountains and whispering forests, lived a kind-hearted girl named Violet. She had eyes the color of the ocean and hair that seemed to dance in the wind. Violet's days were spent caring for the village garden, which was always in full bloom thanks to her gentle touch and love for nature. One fine spring morning, Violet stumbled upon a fox caught in a hunter's trap. It was a beautiful fox with fur as red as the setting sun and eyes that gleamed with intelligence and curiosity. Violet's heart went out to the suffering creature. "Don't worry, Lou. I'll help you," she whispered as she carefully released the fox from the trap. The fox, grateful and intrigued, did not flee but rather stayed and studied her with trustful eyes. She named the fox Camellia, after the flower that symbolized admiration and a deep longing. From that day on, Violet and Camellia became inseparable friends. They shared silent conversations under the grand oak tree, and enjoyed long walks along the river where the water sparkled like diamonds. Camellia, with her quick wit and agile movements, would often bring small treasures from the forest to give to Violet, a shiny pebble, an unusually shaped leaf, or a delicate feather. Violet in return would brush Camellia's fur and whisper stories of lands far beyond the mountains. Their bond grew with each second, and their tender moments filled the village with an extraordinary warmth. The villagers marveled at their friendship and noticed how the garden flourished even more beautifully. One day a terrible storm hit the village. Trees were uprooted, and the river swelled angrily, threatening to flood their homes. Violet was frantic, knowing that their beloved garden could be destroyed. Without hesitation, Camellia darted into the forest, returning moments later with a group of animals, rabbits, deer, and even other foxes, who together helped fortify the garden against the storm. They worked tirelessly, their combined efforts ensuring that not a single plant was lost. When the storm finally passed, the village was awestruck. Not only had the garden been saved, but it seemed to bloom even more vibrantly than before. Realizing the miracle, the villagers understood it was the result of Violet and Camellia's tender care, and the symbiotic harmony they shared with nature. From then on, they were a beacon of unity and love in the village. Violet and Camellia continued to nurture each other and the garden with the same tenderness that had always defined their incredible friendship. Their story became a legend, passed down through generations as a testament to the power of compassion and the extraordinary bonds that can form when hearts are open. And so, in the tranquil village, under the watchful eyes of the ancient mountains and whispering forests, Violet and Camellia's tale of tenderness lived on forever. Here, on is another comforting story for you. Poppy and Tulip, an unlikely friendship. This story is about a girl named Poppy and her unexpected friendship with a spider named Tulip, who together learn the importance of looking out for each other's safety. Once upon a time, in a quaint village nestled between rolling hills and lush green meadows, there lived a gentle girl named Poppy. Poppy had golden hair, twinkling blue eyes, and a heart full of kindness. She loved spending her days exploring the woods and fields around her home, always observant of the many small creatures she encountered. One day, as Poppy wandered near a sparkling brook, she noticed a tiny spider struggling in the water. Without hesitation, she knelt down and gently scooped the spider onto a dry leaf. "Are you alright?" Poppy asked, her voice tender and soothing. The spider, drenched but unharmed, replied, "Thank you for saving me. My name is Tulip. I was trying to weave a web over the brook, but I slipped and fell." Poppy smiled warmly. "I'm glad I could help, Tulip. It's important to be careful, especially near water." As the days passed, Poppy and Tulip formed an unexpected bond. Whenever Poppy went for her walks, Tulip would accompany her, spinning delicate, intricate webs along the path. Poppy felt a sense of safety having Tulip by her side, for the spider would always alert her to any potential danger ahead. One afternoon, while exploring a dense thicket, Tulip noticed something peculiar. "Poppy, wait! There's a snake ahead!" Tulip exclaimed. Poppy froze, her heart racing. Following Tulip's warning, she carefully avoided the snake and took a different path back home. "Thank you, Finny. You saved me," Poppy said, her voice filled with gratitude. Tulip responded, "That's what friends are for, Poppy. We look out for each other." Their friendship grew stronger every day, and they became inseparable. Poppy realized that even the smallest creatures could play a significant role in keeping her safe. Before bedtime, Poppy would tell Tulip stories about the stars, and Tulip would weave magical webs that glimmered in the moonlight. One night, as Poppy whispered a tale about a brave knight, Tulip spun a magnificent web that captured the essence of the story, shimmering with every word. Poppy drifted off to sleep, feeling content and protected, knowing that her tiny friend was close. From then on, Poppy and Tulip continued their adventures, always ensuring each other's safety. They proved that friendship could bloom between the unlikeliest of pairs, and that true friends always look out for one another. Let's drift softly into another chapter. Hecalpha and Sedge, A Tale of Harmony. This story is about a girl named Hecalpha and a frog named Sedge who worked together to save their village from a great storm through harmony and unity. Once upon a time, in a peaceful village embraced by lush meadows and bubbling brooks, there lived a kind-hearted girl named Hecalpha. Hecalpha had a unique gift. She could communicate with animals effortlessly. She was known for her melodious songs that enchanted every being in the village. One fine spring morning, while Hecalpha was humming a tune near the banks of a crystal-clear stream, she heard a faint croak. It was Sedge, a small green frog with bright, curious eyes. The Sedge, too, had a special ability, while able to understand human language. Their paths crossed serendipitously, and an instant bond formed between them. Days turned into weeks, and weeks into months, and their friendship blossomed like the flowers in the meadow. They spent their days exploring the hidden corners of the village, meeting other animals and sharing stories. Hecalpha would braid garlands of wildflowers, while Sedge recited ancient tales known only to the creatures of the forest. One day a great storm threatened to flood the village. The animals panicked, and the villagers were distressed. Hecalpha knew that only through harmony and unity could they overcome this calamity. She began to sing a song of strength and hope, her voice carrying like the wind. Sedge leapt onto a rock and started to croak in rhythm with her song, creating a symphony of nature and humanity. Their melody resonated with the hearts of all who heard it. The villagers and animals worked together, building dikes and shelters, guiding each other to safety. The storm's fury waned as the spirit of unity grew stronger. When the skies cleared, the village was safe, and a sense of profound peace settled over them. From that day on, Hecalpha and Sedge were celebrated as heroes, symbols of the harmony that can be achieved when humans and nature work hand in hand. Their story was passed down through generations, reminding everyone of the power of friendship, unity, and the beautiful symphony that connects us all. Thank you for listening. Rest peacefully tonight.